I guess an appropriate place to start would be, how did you feel when you got your results, and was it a sense of relief, and what were your goals, and did you know were you kind of aiming for somewhere around, this 99 plus ATAR mark? What was your kind of experience there?
Yeah, well, in terms of the ATAR, that was definitely not a goal of mine. My goal ATAR was significantly lower than that. But in terms of first in the state, a girl at my school actually a couple years back topped in PE as well. So it was kind of always in my mind that it was like, I guess, an achievable goal. Which my mum often reminded me that it was a good aspirational goal, but maybe not necessarily one I should be like legitimate about. Um, but yeah, having that in mind really did motivate me a lot because, especially, yeah, like I said, it was somewhat achievable. So,
Yeah, no, fantastic. And in terms of your approach to the year, like when you look back at it now, is there anything that you would do differently? I know it might be crazy to say you do it differently because you went so well, but when you look back, are you kind of like, oh, everything I did, that all made sense? Or you're like, oh, I didn't need to do that so much, or maybe I should have spent more time on this?
yeah, I think one of the biggest lessons I learned was to definitely know when to step away. I think at some points I probably overstudied, like did a lot more than I needed to, which I mean is a good safety blanket to have. But yeah, I think focusing more on balance would have been really important. Probably would have made it a bit more enjoyable as well.
Yeah, well, as you say, it is a safety blanket, and but was there a downside to that? Like, was there any cost? Do you think you were unnecessarily stressed, or do you feel that actually stress was an important part of it that kept you going?
Yeah, in the end, it definitely kept me going. But I know after trials, I was feeling like quite burnt out, which was kind of hard to get past. But I mean, once I did, obviously it paid off. But yeah, I think for like people that are really aiming to do well, it's a good thing to keep in mind because yeah, it does make the stress really get to you.